Alright. Get rid of that. Alright, let's go. Okay, nice. Positive climb, gear up, and flaps up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, after takeoff, landing gear is up. Check. The flaps are 0. Check. We can now set the bleed to normal. And the climb power, we can get our climb power to 900. There we go. Oh, look how nice that looks. Look, I can't wait for flight beam to launch New Zealand, Auckland. Yeah, I can't wait. Alright, we'll hand fly this for a little bit because it's so nice to hand fly. What we can do in the meantime is get our indicated airspeed. We want to be climbing about 180, about 180 or so. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's get this into autopilot and let's get our nav on. And now, yeah. So the LNAV basically obviously follows the route, and our indicated airspeed will do our climb for us. So to climb, whatever we set it up at. Alright, good. So we've done the after takeoff, the climb checklist. Altimeter. Altimeter in New Zealand is 10,000, I think. 13,000. Okay. I think we're only going to 12,000, so yeah. So we won't change that. Ice protection, we don't need. Pressurization is fine. The standby hydraulics and the PTU, we can now take off. The fuel pumps, we can switch off as well, and the auto feather can get switched off as well. Good, and that's the climb checklist completed. Let's just move that. There's Auckland, downtown Auckland there. Look how nice that looks. This is so let me tell you what I'm using, guys. Obviously the MAJESTIC Q400, which is, let's say, one of my favorite planes to fly. I'm using Active Sky for weather. I'm using the new Rex Skyforce for cloud textures, sun textures, etc. I'm using the old Rex textures for water, runway texture, lighting, etc, etc. I don't understand why they didn't add that all to the new Rex Skyforce, but never mind. I'm using Orbex New Zealand North Island. I'm using some meshes, some free meshes, which I'll put the link below in the profile. What else am I using? I think that's it. I'm using SimBrief. I'm using Avlasoft. There's Avlasoft there to track my routing. So there's our route up there. So that's where we're flying up there, as you can see. Yeah. SimBrief, as I just mentioned. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's looking pretty good down there. That is looking pretty good down there. I do like New Zealand. I do like Auckland. It's a great city. Good beer. Great beer. Yeah. Alright, so we're at 10,000. Let's get up to 12, because that's actually our cruise. So what we want to do is just go back to indicated airspeed there. Let's just drop that a little bit. We'll just drop that to about 190 or 180. I'm going to get rid of that just for. So there we go, we're at 12. Oh, let's click Alt Select. Yeah, remember, don't forget to click the Alt Select. And then once we level out again, we'll set our props to 850. Landing lights can go off now as well at 10,000. Bleeds, we did the bleeds. Yeah, we're going to keep the seat belts on. Yeah, we'll keep the seat belt lights on. Yeah, as I said, this is not a long flight at all. So what we'll do is we're at 12,000 now. So let's get our props to 850. There we go. We can give it a bit more torque. So you can see there it's gone to NCR now, cruise rating. Yeah, and you can see over there you've got max climb rating and max cruise engine rating. So we have cruise rating. So you can see we can line up as well. We can get our torque up a little bit there. We can get the. There we are. Good. The other thing you want to do on the Q400 is your rudder control. Yeah, you see, yeah, we've got these little triangles. They're not really lining up. So what you do is click on your rudder, and you can either go little clicks either left or right. You'll see it slowly moving there. I think 2 more will be good. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I've done this mistake in the past. Don't hold it down, because that little button or that little turn switch will stay there. And then I've just been doing something else. The next minute I can see my plane sort of veering off to the left or veering off to the right, and because I've realized that if you hold that down, it actually stays there. Okay, so that is all good there. Alright, let's see if we can put a VNAV profile in, so we can get down to the requested level. So we need to be at 2,300. So let's see, let's go to our flight plan. So see there, at SF we need to be 2,300. So let's get our VNAV in. So let's do 4, enter. Oh yes, it does. So we want to we'll start a mile out. So it's telling us a mile out to Springfield. We want to be at 2,300. So that's going to give us a V speed of 18. So let's enter, enter, enter. Literally 2 minutes. I told you this was going to be a short flight. Okay, so in 13 miles in 2 minutes. And you can already see there, we've got the top of descent there. Good, 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 good. So what we want to do is, oh, we're overspeeding a little bit. Yeah, let's get our speed down a little bit there. Yeah, we're just on border speeding. There we go. So what we want to do is, as soon as the top of descent is sort of in range, we want to turn down our altitude. Remember again to put the Alt Select on. Yeah, we want the Alt Select on. And then we want to remember there's no auto throttle on Q400. No auto throttle on Q400. So it's manual throttles. So we want to, if we leave those throttles where they are, we're just going to overspeed. So we want to almost put our throttles down to idle. But again, just be careful. Keep an eye on your speed, because you will stall this plane. Trust me, you will stall this plane. I've done it many a times. Many a times. Nice. Everything's looking really good. Very nice. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is, let's get our, remember we want 2,300, and we'll just double check the QNH for Whangarei as well. So what did we say it was? 2,300, yeah, 2,300. 2,300. So we can get Alt select on now. We can now activate our VNAV. So there we go. So you can see the VNAV is on our PFD. We can start. I want to start pulling back on our throttles now. There we go. VNAV has started. So see, we're ready. So you can see you see we're coming down now. So I've turned down, so we're almost at idle now. Yeah, there we go. And speed should start dropping. There we go. So let me close some of these panels. So a really quick flight up to Whangarei. I wanted to see what the QNH is doing up there. So QNH is 1016 as well. So 1016. We should be able to see our approach. Yeah, there's our approach. So it's a bit of a I'll show you on Avla soft here quickly. Oh, where did that go? Where did that go? There we go. There we go. So let's just get rid of the plane. So if you go to our approach there, so you can see there, it's a bit of a. So what we'll do is we'll just from the Springfield VOR, from Durka. From Durka, I am just going to vector myself, and we'll come around. Yeah, we'll get down to, what does that need to be at? 700. Okay. So yeah, so that's what we'll do. I don't know if this approach is 100% correct. First time I'm flying in here. I think the biggest plane. I think the biggest plane they bring in here, I heard, is a A320 sometimes, or A319 maybe. Yeah, I have heard that they have brought an Airbus into Whangarei. I highly recommend getting Allbacks, South Island and North Island. Yeah, two really nice sceneries. Really nice sceneries. Oh yes, the other thing I'm running is I'm still running the same preset. I'm not 100% happy with this preset, as I said to you on my previous videos. So I'm going to stay around 220. We can get our landing lights on again. So it looks like we are descending fairly well, yeah. I have been to Whangarei when I was in New Zealand a couple of years back. Yeah, it's a nice town. Got beautiful waterfall. Yeah, just outside the Whangarei waterfall. Really nice. You park up. It's got a nice little picnic area. There's a nice place to swim, and then you literally you got some nice viewing areas looking down onto the falls, but the best is to actually walk around and walk right down to the falls. I'll see if I have a look at the link below. Yeah, have a look at the link below. I'll add the link there. Just remember again with the Q400, you want to be selecting your alt select as well. Yeah, you want to be adding that. So I'm just on the other screen. I'm just going to quickly work out our landing. So we're going to land 15 because this is a fairly small runway. Condition is dry. No air conditioning. Our landing weight will be, let's see what our landing weight would be. See if I remember where to get that again from. Performance, I think. It's going to be 25,821. Yeah, 25,821. 25,821. Let's calculate that. Alright, so our V reference is 121, so we can change that now. 120, that's fairly, I'm going to leave it around 124, and low speed without stalling can be 110. That's fairly low as well. I'll leave it about 12. Alright, so as I said, we are going to go over the Springfield. I think it's a Springfield, and it's a NDB, I think. Is it an NDB? I think it's an NDB. Yeah, it is an NDB. And then once we go over that, we'll get down to DUDAP. We need to be 1,000. So we should be, let's actually get down to 1,000. Yeah, then let's get down to 1,000. I want to start dropping our speed a bit here. Yeah, let's start dropping our speed. So we've still got alt select, that's fine. We should do a right turn, yeah.
2,500.
We're going to do flaps 15. So let's do descent checklist. Pressurization is checked. The GPWS are done. We've done our speeds. We've done our decision height was I'm going to do 200 on the decision height. Altimeter is done. Fuel transfer is off. We can get the fuel pumps on now. Let's just set this all up. Fuel pumps can go on. The standby hydraulic press can go on. P2 control can go on. Passenger signs are on. That is all done. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to do the right turn now. And what I'm actually going to do now, I'm actually going to vector ourselves a little differently. Yeah, let's go into heading mode there. Just watch our speed. Just watch our speed. Yeah.
Caution, terrain.
Alright, I'm actually going to stay right here. Yeah, I'm going to stay at 1,500. Yeah, I'm going to actually stay at 1,500. So airport should just be to the left here, so we should start climbing a little bit. Yeah, I'm just going to come in from the airport should be just to our left there. Yeah, I'm going to just come in a little differently here. There we go. Yeah, we should have stayed. Yeah, we're climbing back up to 1,500 now. Watch our speed. Remember, always keep an eye on that speed. So airport should be just over there, I think. Just over there. a little higher than this. As I said, this is the first time I'm doing this, so first time I'm doing this. So this could be the wrong approach completely. This could be the wrong approach completely. So you know what I think? You can actually come in. I think you actually tuck in along this hill here. I think you do. Yeah. Well, let's start turning around now. Yeah, let's start turning and let's see. Oh. Watch our speed. Yeah, I have a feeling you actually, yeah, I don't think you actually do it this way. Yeah, this might be a little wrong. I think you actually tuck along. Alright, let's get our landing gear down. Let's get some flaps going. So landing gear is down. Let's get our condition levers to full. There we go. Yeah, I don't think this is 100% correct. You know what, I'm going to take this in manual now as well. Let's do this. Watch our speed. Yeah, I don't think. Anyway, this is how this is how you learn and how you make things interesting, eh? Why you guys watch these videos. Yeah, I don't think this was 100% right. Anyway, watch our speed. We're all good. There's the runway. Yeah, I think what you do is, as I said, I think you tuck yourself along that little sort of the hill, yeah. Yeah, and then you sort of come around the other way. Anyway, we should be good, yeah. Let's get our bleeds off.
Plus 100. 500.
And flaps 15. Yeah, flaps 15. There we go. Let's drop the speed. Let's just line up properly there. Yeah, I know what to do now. Well, at least we know for next time, mate. Come on. There we go. Alright, and we're back on track.
Plus 100. Minimums. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Woohoo! Nice. Oh, that was great. Oh, I love flying this plane. There we go. Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, I realized that wasn't the right approach what we did. Yeah, what you do, I think I'll show you now. Let's just taxi to. Man, I love this plane, eh? Oh, come on, you can do it. Oh, no, we don't want to reverse. There we go. Man, getting an Airbus in here, I think would be pretty difficult, eh? Yeah, I think an Airbus would be pretty difficult getting in here. Alright, so after landing, control lock goes on. Anti-collision can go back to red. The flaps are all up. Flaps should be all up. The weather radar we can do to standby. Oh, it was on standby all the time. We didn't put it on. That's fine. Where are my fuel pumps? We'll leave the fuel pumps on. Yeah, we'll leave the fuel pumps on. Flight taxi is in taxi, yes. Ice protection is off, we'll leave that on. The main bus tyre, we can do the main bus tyre. And the yaw damper goes off as well. Yeah. Well, this is where we want to be. Yeah, I'll show you the right approach. There we go. I think that's a Q300 there, I think. Is that a Q? That's a Q300. Yeah, I think that's a Q300. So let's park up. Actually, I think we should have done it the other way. Actually, you know what? Let's just go in this way. Yeah, there we go. Let's just do that there. Oh, sensitive. And there we go. And there we go. Look at that. There we go. And engines off, control E1. Perfect. Almost lined up. Almost lined up. There we go. So let's just get rid of those warnings. Shut down. Park brake is on. Yes. Hydraulic pumps, we can turn all those off. Power conditioning levers is all the way down. We can now turn off the weather. TCAS can go back to standby. GPU, we don't need. Condition levers is fuel off. Passenger signs is off. Lights as required. Battery master. Yeah, that is all good. And there you go, guys. Welcome to Whangarei. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's the first time I've flown in here. Yeah, it's the first time I've flown in here. So I think where I went wrong. Let's quickly have a night. Let's look at this airport. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So I think where I went wrong is, so remember the Springfield VOR was sort of down in that direction, and what I think you meant to do is you meant to sort of fly, and then you almost sort of hug. You sort of fly to the, you'll be to the left of this, so you sort of fly along the coast here, and then you do a left turn and you come in, yeah, where we came straight over. I would imagine if anyone's done this in real life, or if anyone knows the proper procedure, yeah, let me know, please. But I think I'm presuming that's what you do. Yeah, I'm presuming that's what you do is you fly. Anyway, that was fun. That was a fun flight. A nice little flight from Auckland up to Whangarei. Nice scenery as always. I love flying in New Zealand. Orbex have done a great job here. Yeah, very, very nice job. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, very, very nice. What have we got next to ourselves? Yeah, I think that's a Q300. Yeah, I'm sure that's a Q, maybe even a 200. I don't think Air New Zealand have got any 200s. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm going to finish with a replay of the landing. Let's have a look at that replay. As always, leave a comment if you've got a comment. Give it a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. You take care. See you soon. Bye bye. Just remember, yeah, P3D doesn't, when it does a replay, it always models what the current state is of the plane. So that's why we've got no engine. So all right, so yeah, so there's the runway there. Yeah, don't. The more I look at this, yeah, I think that was the wrong approach. But we made it fun. We made it fun. So we made it fun. Nice, nice solid landing, eh? Nice solid landing. That was fun. That was fun. I wonder, actually, now that I look at it, I wonder if they actually only come in at 06. Yeah, we could have actually come in at 06. But look, if we look at the windsock, yeah, the wind was preferable on that one. Cool. All right, good. That was fun. Guys, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.